Obviously, Notre Dame played a great game. Should give them a lot of credit. It was a great college basketball game. Definitely not happy with the loss. In my opinion, 7 second-half turnovers beat us. We shoot 57% in the second half, shoot 67 from 3. And those are 7 possessions where, against a team like Notre Dame, all games are different. They're a great offensive team. And yeah, we might have had some defensive breakdowns, but you got to give them credit now. Jerry and Grant making 2 NBA shots. They make some big-time plays. We were going to have to score more than 60 points to win tonight, period, end of story. I mean, you can replay things a million times. It's pretty evident that nobody's going to beat this team scoring 60 points. I don't think. And definitely not tonight. And I think it was a team. It was doable. We could have scored more points tonight. We left points on the board. We left points on the board. First half, I thought we had a couple, 3 shots around the rim that we got hit on. We got to learn to play with more contact, not bank on calls. Get those balls in the basket. But that's my opinion on it. At the end of the day, what Cincinnati would have had to done to win this game, we could have scored more points. I think they played great offensively. It was more their points. The last 5 games they've all had over 80 every game. Notre Dame. So 66, nothing to sneeze at defensively against them. Although obviously I'm unhappy with some of the things we did defensively. I just think we could have scored a lot more and needed to win this game.
You shot better than they, except for the turnover. You only had
7 second-half turnovers.
Yeah, but but other than that, I mean, you got better, made some shots tonight, I guess I'm saying.
Well, our passing, we had 18 assists. Our passing was way better than it's been in a month. Our passing was as good as it's been in a long time, and it was yesterday as well in practice.
Do you attribute that to the aggressiveness of Shaq Thomas, Jermaine Sanders? When they got the ball, they were ready to go each time?
No, I attribute it to our passing. But I do think it helps when those guys are playing with more confidence. It's, and G-Lon played well. We got the positive tonight was we got 10 guys played, they all scored. So we got contribution from the bench.
Is that part of the plan, I guess, going in, where you wanted to get those guys more involved and more minutes tonight, or with Shaq in particular? I mean, he played 24 minutes.
No, I just think he's earned it.
Yeah.
I think the development of our team, those guys are a big part of it. I think he's got a lot of talent, and long term, we're going to be better the more he develops. Now, obviously, there's going to be growing pains with that. A couple of times defensively, he might have missed rotations.
How did you think he played tonight?
But he didn't. He's only got he and Shaq are the only guys played without a turnover. Right? And maybe 3 guys did. He did. Like I said, he's going to have some growing pains.
What did Justin play?
Coach's decision.
Does Notre Dame work the ball, pass the ball, make the way you'd like your guys to?
Well, we had 18 assists. They had 14.
The double teams
you know what I'm saying? But they're obviously a great offensive team. I think that it's more impressive when the shot goes in. Nobody talks about how great they work the ball if the shot goes in. Or if when they break you down, they finish at the rim.
The double teams you guys were doing against the ball.
Pick and roll in the second half.
Yeah, at the end of the first half too. I mean, were you not trapping?
No, at the end of the first half, when we stopped the ball in the pick and roll, we were much too soft in the scoring area, much too soft. And that's why the passer was able to find the open man. Much better in the second half. Some loose balls that really didn't go our way. That have to go, where they threw some wild passes, out of traps, hook passes, across the court. It's a game, that stuff's going to happen. You can't control that. But David struggles, obviously, at 7-1 to trap the pick and roll. Kelvin did a great job. Obviously, Shaq's foul trouble really hurt us.
Aside from the 7 turnovers in the second half, do you think you took a step forward offensively?
Yeah, absolutely. 18 assists. 18 assists on 23 baskets. I still think our free throw shooting, you know, games like this, and you're playing a really, really good team that's playing really well. To beat them, you can't go 5 for 11 from the foul. Because again, it goes to offense. You can only stop them so much. You got to get the ball in the basket. We had somehow, whether it was the 3, Shaq, SK, and Titus all missed a driving layup in the first half. 5 for 11 from the foul line. Just, you know, in them 7 turnovers. Those are all offensive possessions. We came up empty. And against this team, you're not going to. No, I just don't think you're going to beat them unless you can put the ball in the basket.
Mike said he thought that Eric and Jared are the best backcourt in the country.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you like about them?
They're really. Yeah, I don't get into all that.
Right.
I'm not smart. That's why they pay you. Well, Jared Grant made 2 NBA shots at the end of the game. It really ended the game. Put us out of reach. I mean, you know, those are NBA shots. At the end of the shot clock, I mean, you know, those are, you know, in all fairness to the kid, I don't want to compare him to someone. But you got, you know, I watch pro basketball. Those are pro basketball. That happens in the NBA because of the 24-second clock all the time. Very few guys can get that shot off. Get it off, let alone make it. And Eric Atkins, he does a great job running their team. He's got great speed, change of direction and pace. Very good player.
You lost 3 out of 4, making that 12-minute start. How concerned are you about their mental state now, just going forward?
Yeah, I mean, that's my job. Like I told him, we're used to being in this spot. I'm used to everybody. I'm used to people second guessing me as the coach at Cincinnati, and I'm used to people bagging it on our team, and national people thinking we're not any good. So we're right back to where we're comfortable.
You talk a
Are you
little bit.
still kind of mixing and matching a little bit, and kind of feeling your way here?
Nah, you know, this was a great college game. I don't want to take anyone from Notre Dame. And my kids did a lot of things well tonight. They responded to everything I asked them, but they learned a lesson tonight. When a team's hitting on all cylinders, they're hard to beat. And defensively, we knew that if we didn't get some deflections and disruption of Notre Dame, we were going to struggle. Case in point, we only had 2 steals. We averaged almost 9 a game. Last year, we beat them here, we had 11. And the other, conversely, we were going to have to score. You know, this was a team that we could score against. And we didn't score enough, and we didn't get enough deflections, so we lost a tough battle. So, mental state-wise, that's my job. But this, you know, we got some guys in that locker room been through a lot. Like I said, we're comfortable with it. There's a lot of things I'm proud of tonight. I told them, guys, I've lost games before. Nobody goes undefeated. It's how you play. And we have 2 rules. You give great effort, and you have a great attitude. And I thought we had both tonight. Technically, we got to clean some things up, make some more free throws. But when your team does that, I think to me, that's how I look at things. And you're going to win you're going to be able to build a program and win a multitude of games if you have great effort and great attitude. And guys are trying to do what you're asking them to do.
You mentioned him a little bit earlier. Just talk about the minutes Kelvin gave you.
He's great. Best he's ever played. 4 rebounds in 11 minutes. They've got a big stick back in the lane. Did a great job trapping the pick and roll. He got tired. So the only reason he came out and David went in is Kelvin was going to pass out. He literally was going to pass out. I saw him running down the floor gasping for air. But, you know, in defense of him, he hasn't played those kind of minutes. But that's the challenge for him. Has always been to get him to where he can use his athleticism and make multiple efforts in a row. Because he's got great athleticism.
Has that been something in practice that he's been
making?
It's been a
3-year project. With conditioning, we're a strength coach and our conditioning coach.
You expect Justin to play Saturday or that day?
We'll see. I said, you guys, you can figure it out. I said, we got 2 rules in this program when it comes to basketball.
Coach Schick had 4 blocks in the first half. How much did him not being in there for such a long period in the second?
It did hurt, because he's a veteran. It hurt. His 3rd foul, I thought, was on Titus. Obviously, I'll have to see the film.
It looked like SK was hobbling for a brief moment in the first half. Was that just a Charlie horse or something?
Yeah, I got no answer. That's why we pay Bob Mancini. Guy's so good, he's football and basketball.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.